I own your soul.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my review for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. No, I didn't go see that movie because I'm not really dumb. I'm kind of dumb, but not really dumb. Instead, I went to go see a new movie starring Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds called Safe House. A new movie, not in 3D and not crappy. Well, it didn't look crappy at least. Let's talk about this film because I was actually kind of looking forward to it, not because of the plot or the way it looked, mostly because of the main two actors, Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds. I was looking forward to seeing how they're going to play off each other. Let's talk about this film because the story is so generic and so easy to describe. Here's the story. You got a character named Matt who takes care of a CIA safe house, and of course he's played by Ryan Reynolds, not by Denzel Washington because that would be lame. Anyway, he does absolutely nothing. For the last year of his job, he's just been around in the safe house, just screwing around, throwing a ball at the wall, waiting until something actually happens. And then something does happen, and it's, of course, a rogue CIA agent played by Denzel Washington named Tobin Frost, who was getting interrogated in the safe house by Robert Patrick, which is awesome. That I never thought I'd see that. Denzel Washington is getting interrogated by the T-1000. That's freaking sweet. Anyway, bad things happen. The safe house gets compromised. Someone, of course, told them where the safe house is, and it gets compromised. And now Ryan Reynolds has to go and pretty much, not really protect, but more get Tobin Frost out of there and bring him back to another safe house so he can be taken away by the CIA. That's what I meant. So that's really the story. It's very generic. The story is very generic. I mean, we've seen stories like this before. You had a CIA agent that went rogue. You got a bunch of people betraying people. You got the CIA acting like a bunch of douchebags. And you got a main character, Ryan Reynolds, who has to go and do something that he has no experience on how to do. So, there you go. Oh, and he also has a romance in the film. It's very generic. The one thing that makes this story really good is the actors. I mean, Ryan Reynolds and Denzel Washington, when they are together, they're great. They really do a great job. They have great chemistry. They did not let me down at all. You have other actors in the film. Vera Farmiga, who plays one of the CIA agents. She does a good job. You have Brendan Gleeson, who plays Ryan Reynolds' friend, who is also a CIA agent. They're both CIA agents. And he does a good job. Sam Shepard, who plays the head of the CIA, and he just looks like a douchebag, so good job. You did a good job. You didn't do anything, but you did a good job. Well, he was okay. He was okay. So for the most part, the acting is really good, especially from the main two actors. The script, on the other hand, doesn't fare well. It's okay. The dialogue sometimes is good, but for the most part, it's not that great. I mean, the storytelling's okay. It's very jumbled sometimes. It doesn't make sense, but it's not that great. The script is, it's blah. It's blah. I'm just gonna say that. It's blah. Blah. Also, the action, which there's plenty of in this film. There's actually a lot of action in this film. Most of them are either car chases or fist fights with Ryan Reynolds. And I gotta say, some of the car chases were good, others were not. There's like maybe 3, and there's one that's actually really good. And one fist fight with Ryan Reynolds' character and some other character that they introduced later on in the film is really good. It's like, it has to do with, there's a scene where they get thrown out of a window and now they're fighting with glass, and it's just a really good, well-shot action scene. Now, that's the other thing. There's other action scenes in the film that have to do with, like, Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds that are really choppily edited. I mean, it doesn't even make sense sometimes. It's like they'll just wave the camera around and then like edit so it goes like this, and then you're behind a car and you're like, where are we? What the hell just happened? And it's just, alright, they got out. I don't know how they did it, but good job. It was getting confusing. So, Safe House has some good action, has some good acting, not a great script, and a very generic story. So, really it's a mixed bag. But I will say this, I was never really bored, even when it kind of got slow. I was still never bored. The action, when there was good action, was really good. And I like the main two actors. They did a great job in this film. So, you know what, overall, I did like Safe House. I'm actually going to give it a 29 out of 40. It wasn't amazing, but it was still a lot of fun, and it was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be very generic and but it was going to have good actors. But for the most part, you know, the action was pretty fun, and you know, the actors did a great job. So there you go. So 29 out of 40 for Safe House. There you go. There's my review. Fuck Star Wars Episode 1. I don't know. I just had to end it with that. So anyway, thank you and goodbye.